Alright, welcome back to Castlevania Portrait of Ruin Sisters Mode. What?
Is this fucking... What is the Why is it not moving?
I don't know.
Okay, there it goes.
It's because you had the scroll bar all the way to the...
I didn't fucking move this! Just go. Just fucking go. I'm fucking pissed off right now.
Alright. I'm... Anyways, last time we did the Last time we did the story and the spoilers. This takes place 2 years before the main game of this game. Yes, this is an extra mode that has a storyline connected to the rest of the story. And I don't know why Audacity on your tablet's not auto-scrolling, but I can see the scroll bar getting smaller and smaller, meaning it's continuing to go.
Okay.
This is a mode that most people don't play. Anyways, before I jump into the Nest of Evil, there's a few bits of map completion I didn't grab last time, so I'm gonna grab those real quick. To open up the Nest of Evil... The bottom window isn't quite configured right. It needs to be pulled down. Not that one.
This one?
Yeah. Click on it.
Oh, you mean like...
Yeah.
Stretch down?
Yes. And now it's hiding part of that again. We thought we had this fully set up, but... Okay, it's good, it's good. Let's just roll with it.
Let's go. I'm very confused. Have you been playing this? What's going on? I don't get it.
Okay, so Sisters Mode is an extra character mode for this game, but it has story spoilers for the main game.
Okay. It looks like you've already started playing this.
I did.
Okay. Why am I here? What's going on?
I completed the story mode, and I'm just doing extra stuff. This is more so you see how these characters work.
Oh, okay.
Normally I would have you at the beginning and then do the rest on my own. This is the other way around, because I don't want you to see the story spoilers.
Okay.
So, Stella here, you attack with the touchscreen. Their attacks are completely... they're very disconnected from their own attacks. See this magical slashy line? That's her attack.
Huh.
Loretta attacks like a twin-stick shooter.
Right. Twin-stick shooter.
But you use the touchscreen. Not many people play or even talk about this mode. Most people don't like it, and usually the entire criticism boils down to touchscreen equals bad.
Huh.
That's literally the only thing I've ever heard anyone say about it. It's like, oh, touchscreen controls, don't play it.
Huh.
It's like, that's not a criticism. It really isn't.
It's the fucking DS. A lot of games have touchscreen stuff.
It's like, it's all touchscreen control, except for movement and switching characters. But no one ever actually says that. They just say, it's all touchscreen controls. Oh, shit. There was a little bit of map completion. I didn't grab the castle. To open the Nest of Evil, you need to have 888% map completion. I obviously already have that, but... I skipped over something over here in the castle. Oh, I got the warp open, so I can just warp back.
Yeah.
What?
I just hate Audacity.
Oh. For some reason, we're recording Audacity on his tablet, and for some reason, the scroll thing isn't scrolling.
So if it just stops, or if it just stops recording, I won't know. It's the weirdest thing. I've never seen Audacity do that.
I think you hit a setting or something when trying to use your finger. I'm gonna need to plug this in.
Well, the power block's right at your feet. You'll have to unplug the switch.
Okay. Hold that on your lap real quick. Yeah, anyways, the reason you're here is just to see the character and how the characters work. But you've already seen everything they can do.
Yeah.
They're very overpowered, by the way, especially this. Even if enemies resist this attack, it's like, death by 1,000 ice bullets.
I almost wonder if that's the reason people don't like it.
I think it's a combination of they're overpowered, they float, they fly now. There's like no platforming. And their attacks are very disconnected from them because they have no attack animations. Despite the fact that when you fight these characters as bosses in the main game, which is what most of the extra characters in Castlevania games are fought as bosses. Does that even count as a spoiler? When you fight them as bosses in the main game, they have attack animations and a whole bunch of different attacks that they can use. But here, you can only do this or this.
Oh. I'm kind of starting to realize why people don't like this.
Oh yeah, that's what I said in part 1. I mentioned all that. But that's not what... Whenever someone criticizes this mode in like an online video that I've watched, they never say any of that. They just say, touchscreen controls equals bad.
Wow.
And that's their whole argument. And I'm like, that's not an argument. There are things that you can criticize about this mode without having to do such a basic, surface-level non-argument.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All of their attacks cost MP, and it costs MP to fly.
Level up.
I just rubbed him out.
Oh, you just go through. Hey, they're all dead. Let's keep going.
Yeah. In part 1, I fought a boss long before I was supposed to and got 5 level ups off of it.
Huh.
I was like, maybe I should have played these two in hard mode.
I think you should have.
But then the first episode would have been even longer than 2 hours and 46 minutes.
What the fuck?
The bosses in this Nest of Evil all come from Dawn of Sorrow.
Huh.
And he's dead. Normally, bosses would drop you the little orb crystal thingies to give you your health back, but that doesn't happen in Nest of Evil. Instead, after every boss or round, you get a teleporter thingy, and then you can use it to either exit or go back up to the save point.
Huh. Saving.
The reason they don't give you an actual save point is because in the main game you have side quests that deal with the Nest of Evil. So if you just want to do the side quest stuff and leave, then, you know. Plus, it allows you to start at any point in the Nest of Evil without having to do the whole thing. Those armor guys were resistant to my ice.
Huh.
You can tell because they flash blue when I hit them. Of course, my rate of fire kind of makes that pointless.
Yeah. Oh, that's a weird looking thing.
Oh, that was a boss in in Rondo of Blood.
It's always funny when bosses become regular enemies.
I used to think that Loretta had the best DPS out of the two, because I would always do this with Stella, but then I was like, why don't I just start... And I was like, oh. Oh.
And he's dead.
Hey look, I found somebody's spore creation.
Yeah. Spore. What a fucking weird-ass game. As in, they could make weird asses. As characters.
After each one of these, I'm going to teleport up and save just in case I die. I'm just going to trust OBS to record this properly. We haven't really had many problems on your new computer, recording-wise.
Yeah.
I don't know what you did with your tablet to make it... to make Audacity do that.
Yeah, it's really annoying.
Okay, Skeleton Farmer. Okay, that room's dead. And Alistair is dead.
Dead.
I'm even killing things that are resistant to ice. Alright, about these golden skeletons, they take 1 damage from either character's attacks.
Huh.
They have 255 health.
I see. Looks like they're actually putting up a fight.
Oh, by the way, these characters have Order of Ecclesia levels of mana regeneration.
Huh.
If I shoot them, they slow down. And I can destroy their shots. So, even these guys who put up a fight, I mean, eventually they'll be hit by 255 of these.
Yeah. Like that. And that. And that.
Oh, and when they group up, I think I'm hitting multiples of them at a time. So that's the hardest enemy in the game for them.
Jeez. Holy crap.
I think I'm underleveled. That guy should have died faster. And the best part is, like, I don't even have to be on level. Like say there was an enemy up here, Stella could just be like, he's dead, or like I'm coming down, it's like that guy's dead, that guy's dead, the guy up there is dead. Yeah, I think this is just a boring mode for a lot of people because of how overpowered you are and because the lack of attack animations for the characters. But people don't know how to really articulate that point too well, so they just resort to the surface level criticism of touchscreen controls. That's why I don't like it.
42, 42, 42, 42. Oh, these guys again. I like how you come in and there's this giant phantom enemy. It's like, I'm gonna fuck you up, and then like you immediately you kill it pretty fast, and it's like, all right, now the real threat, these little golden skeleton guys.
Spooky, scary golden skeletons.
And they're not even much of a threat. It just takes a while to beat them. If anything, they're just an annoyance, really.
Just make sure I keep my stylus on them so that when I go over them, so that I destroy the bones as they throw them at me. And then just do this to slow them down.
And you win.
Well, of course.
Keep walking forward! We've got them! Ah! It's not working!
Yeah, the sisters are... Loretta and Stella are very overpowered. Loretta's my favorite because I just like doing this.
Yeah, I could tell you're doing that a lot more than the other one.
There. I use the other one.
There! She exists. Whoa!
This guy's weak to ice.
Oh, which means you should make quick work of him.
Hey, he's dead.
So, how far are you in this thing?
Fairly far. I leveled up 3 times since coming here. I knew I was under-leveled for this place. I mean, can't you tell how well the enemies are putting up a fight?
Yeah.
I mean, they're living past 1 second. That shouldn't be. Well, I mean, 1 second after my ice hits them. So, this guy's a boss. It's got elbow machine guns. I can kind of block the elbow machine guns.
Looks like something Dr. Giro would have designed in Dragon Ball.
You mean like Android 8?
Yeah. He didn't have elbow machine guns, but that sounds like something Dr. Giro would have included. And I'm a bit annoyed we never, not even in flashbacks, got to see Dr. Giro actually working with the Red Ribbon Army, despite the fact that he was the big mastermind.
Yeah, he was there the whole time. Swear, honest to God, guys.
I'll never forgive them. Well, it's not a big deal, but I'll never forgive them for confusing the hell out of me when like Trunks in like I think the first dub Funimation did. Trunks was like, it's like,
you let him live.
You let him live. Whereas if you go back and you watch the original Dragon Ball, Dr. Giro doesn't even show up.
Alas, Yorick, I didn't know him at all because he died before I could see him.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of Yoricks.
It's like, how could you do this, Goku? You let him live. It would be funny if Goku was like, I never met the guy!
Ah.
The heck?
He commands a swarm of bugs. I'm trying to destroy the swarm before it gets to me.
He's like a maestro! This will be my greatest! Oh, there I go!
Oh, I rubbed him out. Yeah, these are all Dawn of Sorrow bosses. That got reused for this game. By the way, Dawn of Sorrow's Julius mode has Julius Belmont get Alucard and Yoko Belandes, or however you pronounce it, as his allies, and you can switch between the 3 characters, and that's where this game's partner system comes from.
Oh.
They just took that idea, but they modified it and made a whole game based around that. Except rather than 3 characters per mode, it's 2 characters, and...
Oh my goodness! You took damage!
Yeah, that happens. Those angels are resistant to my ice blast, couldn't you tell?
So sorry I blinked, I didn't even see him.
So these old axe armors are also resistant to my ice attacks. You can play as the old axe armor if you kill I think 100 of them? Or is 100?
Wow, play as an axe armor, that's interesting.
You could kind of do that in Symphony of the Night if you wore a certain armor, but it lacked various moves, and you'd have to take it off to advance.
So it's better in this.
Yes, because you can play the whole game as... It's the only character without a partner. Oh, there is one boss in this game that's not from Dawn of Sorrow.
Hey! I know you guys! Hey, look, it's that character they pretend doesn't exist in the next Netflix show. I was like, I'll get on the ground then. Oh no, they're hitting me. I'll get on the ceiling then. Oh no, they're hitting me. Buddy, it doesn't matter where you go, you're gonna get hit. This is the ceiling of the floor. It doesn't matter anymore.
The ceiling or the floor, it doesn't matter anymore. It's the ceiling or the floor, it doesn't matter anymore. Okay, now we're coming to the final challenge of this area.
Oof, I'm gonna get some caffeine after this.
Alright. So, no matter which character you use, you always have to fight the doppelgangers. And you'll get to see how these characters normally act when they're bosses.
Huh.
See, they have attack animations.
Ooh. Holy crap, these two look more fun to play as.
Yeah. This is what people wanted, I feel like.
And Konami basically just messed up.
I mean, you could still do your whole touchscreen tisms, you just have to make them... Like, imagine if when doing this, she pulled out her sword and did a sword slash animation. Even if I'm still just doing this gameplay-wise, imagine if she didn't just float there as if just things just died.
They have the animations.
Uh-huh.
And yet they didn't use them.
Imagine if Loretta, rather than just stand there and ice just protrude out of her body, she, like, held out her hand and, like...
I mean, Castlevania games, especially like this, are all about characters doing flashy attacks, but there's just nothing. They just kind of stand there.
Yeah. I feel like this is more constructive criticism than, touchscreen controls, yeah. That always bothered me when people would say that. It's like, you're not making an argument. That's not a criticism. Anyways, so I completed this mode, this area. So when you're in this mode, you get a unique game over animation, or a unique game over screen. So I'm just going to purposely kill myself to show that, because I've not died since I've gotten close to dying in episode 1. I got to a point where I had like 20 HP.
Huh.
It was because I was taking the game lightly and not really paying enough attention.
Oh, you can animate when you get hurt, huh?
So there's the unique game over screen.
Oh.
Bloody tears, crying all these years. See you for the actual game now. Next time, bye now.
I won't be here, I guess.
No, you'll be here for the actual game.
Oh, okay.
I mean, when like starting the real game, the main character.
Yeah. Bye.